And we've got a timeout called by Doug Christie. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle.
Your team, you dancing. For your team's youth dance team.
2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. The jump hook. That one's good for two.
Oh, that's a big bucket. Putting the offense on his shoulders right there.
Lowry drives in. Here's Leonard. Rebounded by Sabonis. Levine. Oh, look at Levine getting it done in the paint.
And Levine can do it all. He's not just a talented shooter. He can hurt you inside, too.
Now Carter. A one-handed jam. Rocking the rim.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand. Picked by Sabonis. Here's Monk. Levine up top. Levine draws the double. 6 to shoot. Now Monk. Oh, he gets it off before the buzzer. What a shot.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
Lowry outside. Here's Leonard. Lowry outside. And he nails it.
Yeah, the rare off-ball make from Lowry. We're used to him dictating the offense.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Sometimes the action speeds up on you a little too much. Two teammates not on the same wavelength there.
Toronto leading by 3. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Carter fires. 17-footer is in.
Sometimes you have to ignore the analytics. There is value in the mid-range if that's who's shooting.
Here's Monk. Now DeRozan. Levine outside. Shot clock at 5. Westbrook. The 3 is off. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual. One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Outside Levine. It's money from deep.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
Buries it from outside. Yes, sir. The finish with the jam.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Levine. Oh, at the buzzer. He got it off in time.
That is an incredible shot.
That's a big-time shot by a big-time player. Now, they asked him for a 3, and he delivered.
Boy, these teams have battle tooth and nail for 4 quarters. Now we're headed to overtime. This one should be fun. DeRozan with the ball. Now Sabonis. Here's Levine. Monk outside. 5 on the clock. The triple drops.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
Now Barnes. From deep. Barnes drills the triple.
And just a clutch 3 to settle this crowd down after that big shot at the other end.
Westbrook right side. Yes, sir, it's good.
Oh, unlimited energy. That's what Westbrook brings. No problems bouncing off contact. And you have to love the focus. He gets hit, but converts it anyway.
The free throw drops for Leonard.
You see why he's one of the guys they want at the line in these situations.
Westbrook with it. He's picked up by Barnes. Now Levine. Sabonis. Oh, he can't get the layup. 1:39 left in the first overtime period. Lowry. Oh, touches it off the glass.
You gotta love the fearless attitude of Lowry. Nice job getting inside and executing.
Got a piece of it. Now here's Carter. About 2 minutes into OT now. It's been a good one. Sabonis.
I love how Sabonis asserts himself here, staying tough and getting his shot through the foul.
And Sabonis, no good on that one. The Raptors with a lead. Here's Barnes. And there's the screen. Here's Bosch. Shot clock at 6. Leonard fires! Yes, sir!
Oh, man, what a bucket by Leonard. His team counts on him when time is short because he can handle the pressure.
It's stolen by Barnes. Fast break, here we go. It's in!
Oh, my, just what they needed. Barnes with a crucial burst of offensive energy.
Leonard there for the rebound. Here's Toronto with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Lowry! It's good! What a J!
They've been a different squad here in overtime. I'm just not seeing the same energy level. They've been a different squad here in overtime. I'm just not seeing the same energy level.
And so Toronto takes the win. Things looked a little uneven for them down the stretch, but in overtime, they took control.
And BA, I don't think they expected this one to be so hard fought. But when they
The Hornets coming to an Eastern Conference contest in this game. You're in for a treat as we bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, I'm Kevin Harlan. And our very own Allie LaForce has the sidelines covered for us tonight. And so off the tip, it's Boston. White down low. Here's Hauser. Good on the three-point shot.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And it's Ball penetrating. And Ball slams it in.
A magician put the ball in his hands. LaMelo making it look easy.
Brown deciding where to go with it. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here is Miller. Following the miss by LaMelo Ball.
And you watch Miller, he keeps the defense on its heels. They don't know what he's going to do.
The Hornets shooting their first free throws of the game. Both free throws good for Miller.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
In the corner, Tatum with it. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. LaMelo Ball picks one up.
We talk about Tatum's offense, and for good reason, but his play on the defensive end is really valuable for this team.
Outside, Ball. And Tatum pulls it down. We've seen a quick start here for the Celtics. 4-point game. Some nice ball movement here by the Celtics. From the arc. Good on the triple. Tatum's got 6.
With his touch, Tatum's a threat from anywhere.
Ball surveying the defense. They get the rebound. Here's Bridges. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Here's Boston now. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Now, here's Ball. And it's blocked by Brown.
Terrific anticipation by Brown, managing to see the shot coming and get ahead of it.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And a timeout called by Charles Lee. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Now White. Lots of room. Count the basket.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Now here's Brown. Following the miss by LaMelo Ball. Here's Kneppel. Here's Bridges. Miller outside. Back to Bridges. To halt the run. Clock at 6. Here's Ball. And it's sent back by White. And that'll be Charlotte as it goes out of bounds. Hornets retain possession. The Celtics making a switch here. It's stolen by Brown. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. And it's White missing. Ball up top. Pass to Diabate. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Takes the three. And it's White missing. Hornets trail by 7. Nifty move. And Miller throws it down hard.
Going deep in his bag there. Miller with the incredible crossover.
Here's Brown. The Hornets pull it in. .59 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Down low. Here's Knippel. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Celtics leading by 5. Pass to Tatum. There's a screen. Buries the 20-footer. Tatum's got 8.
One of the top scorers in the game today. Tatum can get it done all over the court.
Ball with the bucket.
That may be not the highest percentage of looks right there, but look, you can't argue with results, I guess.
There's 21 seconds left here in the first quarter. Pass to Pritchard. Goes up from the top of the key. The shot's good.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Here's White, and the jam by White.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for the Boston Celtics. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And the Celtics guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
An impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
Count that one.
And a solid playmaker, White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
Pritchard with a wide-open look. Hits it from three-point range. He has 5.
No one there to contest, so he just drops it in like he's at the rec league.
Banked in off the glass.
And you can see he just caught a glimpse of the open man on the perimeter and immediately got him the basketball.
Pass to Tatum. Over Green. No good with the wing jumper. Hornets trail by 4. Outside White. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. He gets it in there. Pritchard's got 5 points in the quarter.
Not all his mid-range jumpers are created equal. That's one they'll take all night long.
Out to White. Shot clock at 3. Here's Williams. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Celtics leading by 4. Pritchard feeling it out a bit. It's White on the wing. Rebound by Williams. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. Hornets trail by 3. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Back to Williams. Rebounded by the Celtics. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Tatum. Can't hit the free throw line jump. Poked away. It's stolen by Brown. And Tatum with a clear path to the hoop. No good on the fast break pull-up.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Miller, right side.
2 minutes.
And stolen by White. Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. Tatum with the finish and a beautiful break. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Celtics.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
Assisted.
Get up, LaMelo. These ball brothers can fight.
To the inside. Brown. Inside. Brown gets it done inside.
At point-blank range, oh, yeah. You're not missing from there.
Outside, ball. Pass to Miller. The kick out to Williams. Back to Miller. Just 5 on the clock. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Boston making a switch here. Celtics leading by 5. 44 seconds left in the second quarter.
Muscling that one in. JB is a strong individual.
To the paint. And Bridges jams it in.
Oh, just an impressive dunker of the basketball. I love how Bridges just takes the initiative and gets funky with his throwdown.
Pass to Hauser. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
That is a perfect placement of that dime. Just guided it right to him.
And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Here's Pritchard. He has 7. That will count. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Celtics lead by 5. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. That one falls. Diabate's got his second basket of the game.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film. Come on, Jalen. That's just ridiculous.
Kept alive by Boston. Goes back up. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
See, this is what Tatum is capable of. Look, he is a sensational scorer. Like, yeah, we understand that. When he gets into a rhythm. Whew.
Here's Diabate.
Wow, look at how quick he flashes to the rim there for the finish.
Here's Brown. Miller grabs the miss. Hornets trail by 5. To the middle. It's White on the wing. Bridges, no one around him. And a miss there on the triple. Pass to Tatum. Here's Tatum. Now Hauser. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Hauser's got 8 points.
No one there to contest, so he just drops it in like he's at the rec league.
Here's White. It's Miller on the wing. Charlotte moving it around. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Just rising up with purpose. Allow Bridges to get this kind of positioning. He is going to hammer it home.
Brown, right side. Gunable with the rebound. Hornets trail by 6. Miller, that's for 2. He goes up again. And there's a nice layup inside by Bridges. Bridges got 4 points this quarter.
You just can't teach that size. Bridges has the wingspan, those broad shoulders, just a tremendous rebounder for a wing.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Pick by Bridges. Here's White. A 3-pointer off the mark. Celtics leading by 6. White with it, and it's Miller picking him up. And the foul called on Brandon Miller. That is his first foul of the game. And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Brown outside. Driving to the basket. They get it back. Out to White. Hit by Vucevic. Shot clock at 6. Tatum no good. Hornets trail by 6. Here's Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Outside, Ball. And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Outside, Tatum. Over Williams. That's short off the rim. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for Charlotte. They trail by 6. And it's Williams with the jam.
Feed the interior. Good things will happen.
White drives in. Pass to Tatum. Over in the corner, White. For the 3. Doesn't go for him. Hornets trail by 4. Outside, Williams. Outside, Ball. A 3 ball. Rebounded by Tatum. Here are the Celtics with the ball.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how it plays out. Give a good player a good look, and you know what the outcome will be.
Here's Ball. to the inside. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way.
Substitution on the court.
And so it's the Boston Celtics with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots.
Charlotte, 37. Here we go.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Celtics leading by 6. Here's Pritchard. And he banks in the lane.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Pass to Williams. Out to White. Into the lane. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Oh, tough play from White here. Hits the foul, but doesn't give up finishing what he started.
Now Pritchard. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Pritchard's got the lead up to 9 now for Boston.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Celtics.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
Tatum on the wing. Inside, Tatum finds the deuce.
This is how confident Tatum is. Knows he can score inside whenever he wants.
Boom, he jams it straight down.
Consistency all game long. He's going to continue, I think, to have to take it over to get them back in the game.
Outside Tatum. Pass to Shireman. 6 to shoot. Three-pointer. Great D that time from Green. Hornets trailed by 8. And it's Green with the jam.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He knows every possession is critical now. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
During that last break, I heard Joe Mazzulla as he talked with the team. He loves what the D has been able to accomplish, saying to his team, every turnover is a big success for us. Keep forcing those errors. Don't let them feel comfortable out there. So expect them to keep trying to be disruptive.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. Here's Ball. Layup, no good. Celtics leading by 8. Brown. Miller there for the rebound. Got a piece of it. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. Here's Diabate. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here. Here's Miller. Shot clock at 2. Bridges. Rebounded by Tatum. Brown. Oh, look out! Look out!
That's how you finish.
Oh, what a powerful dunk. That was a no-doubter. LaMelo. And get the 3.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it. He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
Fires the 3. That shot no good. Celtics leading by 12. And the foul called on Brandon Miller. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Tatum! The three is off.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Here's Miller. For three. That one misses.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Celtics.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooter.
Exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Jason Tatum.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Miller, no good, had a chance to end the run right there. Tatum outside, takes the three, and down goes the three.
No second thoughts from Tatum. Just look, he's ready.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. They won this.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everyone. We have some exciting NBA action coming up. With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. We'll see the Charlotte Hornets taking on the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Boy, he may not be the biggest center in this league, but big-time athleticism on display.
And here's Edwards outside. Ball. The steal. And Ball will bring it up here for Charlotte. Bridges outside.
Miles Bridges has a frame that allows him to play through contact, and he welcomes and relishes those opportunities.
Nice job to go at the rack and force the foul.
Bridges hits them both. Here's Cassell. Pass to Garnett. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. Here's Ball with the drive. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Well, this is exactly what you want from LaMelo Ball, attacking the rim off the drive.
Here's Garnett, and the bucket is good.
Now, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now here's Ball. And he gets the bucket.
Well, LaMelo getting better at running pick and roll action. This guy's so gifted setting up his teammates.
Outside Love. There's a screen by Love. Here's Cassell. Drops in the three.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Now here's Ball. Just 4 to shoot. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry.
Well, this clearly an area that LaMelo Ball takes pride in, the ability to set up his guys.
And here's Edwards outside. Diabate grabs the board.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Bridges, right side. Launches it. And Ball throws it down.
Yeah, you can see the impressive vertical of LaMelo. This guy gets to the cup and slams it home.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
It's like he's doing pull-ups on the rim.
Looked like a schoolyard playground right there. And so it looks like the Hornets will retain possession here. The Timberwolves making a switch here. And timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. We've got 1:55 left in the first quarter. Pass to Bridges. Takes one from 10 feet. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Here's Marbury. Here's Garnett. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
Well, the prototypical modern-day power forward comes about as a result of KG paving the way.
And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Inside. And that one is hammered home.
Just a big man playing big. No way to stop it.
And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen. Charlotte leading by 3. Out to James. Outside White. From behind the arc. Connects from downtown.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And they double up Edwards. Pass to Marbury. Back to Towns. Into the... Oh!
Wow!
How about the creativity, the athleticism? That's a rare combination for a guy his size. Go to work, Cat.
Williams misses.
That's about as good a job you can do as a defender. Affect the shot and grab and secure the rebound.
And that one drops.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Now here's White. It's hauled in by Garnett. And now the T-Wolves on the break. That one's good. This game is all even. Edwards has got 6.
The best way to get a clean look is with those quick hitters on the break.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. It's the Hornets leading by just 2. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. And from what we've seen from the Hornets, what's your take so far?
Well, they clearly came into this game focused on sharing the ball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well. Well, we know this guy is always a threat offensively. You can't lose sight of him.
Left side, White. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. And it's Marbury missing. The Hornets with a lead. Knocked loose. It's James on the wing. No points so far. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
The lead pass is on the money. Make it so easy for your teammate.
Timeout called, the Timberwolves. Both teams will make substitutions. Timberwolves trail by 4. The 3 is up. Pass to Marbury. Here's Butler. Hornets with the rebound. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
And Ball gets it to go.
Well, the quickness helps LaMelo Ball out inside right there. Just allows him to get the quick drop on the defense.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
One thing that impresses you about LaMelo, the way he reads defenses and makes the game easier for everyone around him.
And so Ball nails both of them.
Well, this is what we've come to expect from him, right? Excellence at the foul line.
Timeout called, the Timberwolves. Timberwolves trail by 8. Here's Cassell. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Ball surveys the floor. Pass to Bridges. On the take. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
What you love is the authority with which Miles Bridges put the ball on the deck and goes to the rack on a drive like that. Look out, folks.
Bridges hits them both. Unfortunately for them, they're reeling at this point.
So true. Very little going their way right now at either end of the floor.
Ant-Man getting it done inside.
Boy, that defense must be better. Anthony Edwards getting it done on the interior.
Down low. Here's Diabate. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
LaMelo on the attack. And Ball throws it down.
Well, that's just a smart move by LaMelo Ball. Uses the screen to shake the defender. That's nice.
Stolen by Miller. Here's Edwards. And he makes it on the layup. Edwards has got 4 points in the quarter.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
There's a minute 47 left to play in the first half. And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it.
Boy, a turnover like that will have a coach just staring at his shoes, biting his tongue.
Pass to Leitner. Back to Edwards. Fires the three. Edwards hits from beyond the arc.
I think his teammates understand that Anthony Edwards has every aspect of his offensive game working, so let's make sure he's got the basketball.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Charlotte.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Butler. And we've got 1:18 left to play in the first half of basketball. No good on that one.
At the ball for the Hornets. White taking 2 shots.
And he's good on the second. And it's Edwards with the ball for the Timberwolves. Trailing by 10. Here's Cassell. No good from outside. Here's Charlotte. They're on a 17-7 run. White. Here's James. Downs with a rebound.
Let's be honest, that's not a shot he should be taking.
Well, it's hard to imagine that the play was designed to go in that direction. Boy, I'd be surprised if we see that again.
Minnesota shooting their first free throws of the game.
Well, we know Edwards has an impressive skill set, but what really separates him is the competitive edge that he plays with.
There's 39 seconds left to play in the second quarter. 6 to shoot. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 10 points for him.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's all...
Get up, Anthony Edwards!
Oh, a little sauce. Anthony Edwards rise high and finish over the defender.
To the paint. Here's Williams. Love with the defensive effort. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. To the inside. Williams. He's off on the layup. And so it's Charlotte closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Getting lots of great looks. Shooting it well. That's why they're up. We'll be right back. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. And Minnesota calls time here. Timberwolves trail by 7. Here's Cassell. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Cassell's got 5 points.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Up top, Bridges. Back to Ball. Clock at 6. To the middle. Here's Diabate. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
We understand he's the leader of this offense. They look to get him the ball every chance they get.
Here's Garnett. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Charlotte leading by 7. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Now the Timberwolves with it. And he dunks it down.
And for him, a slam like that is a signature move.
And it's like he just jumps over everyone time and time again.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that. And here's Butler outside. No luck on that one. Here's Miller. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Oh, yes. 2 loud points from Miller, making his presence felt.
Pass to Cassell. Here's Gugliotta. Here's Cassell. 5 points in the game. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here.
Listen, this guy's been able to pick and pop or pick and roll. He could write a book on how to finish.
They set the pick. Here's Ball. And here are the Hornets with another bucket.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Butler taking his time here. Garnett tries again. And it's good on the layup. Garnett got 12.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
Time called here. The Timberwolves decide to talk it over. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Here's Wiggins. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Here's Miller. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Oh, my goodness. How about the vertical by Brandon Miller? He got up.
Nice bounce pass. That's just good fundamental basketball.
1:33 left in the third quarter. Miller outside. Here's Ball. And it's Marbury with a rebound. Timberwolves trail by 7. Edwards fires from way outside. Outside Love. Pass to Marbury. Shot clock at 6. Down low. Second shot opportunity. Shot's good by Towns.
Inside, Towns can be so physical, guys, and that makes him tough to cover.
Ball into the lane. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. 12 points for him.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
There's the triple. .40 seconds left in the third. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns. On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe. And Charles Lee wants a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Timberwolves trail by 8. Pass to Towns. It's stolen by Green. And Charles Lee wants a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
It's now an opportunity to take a break and talk about their strategy moving forward.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
You know what they came to see? Me, never on my level, even if we in the same league. Talking too much on the court, you a big squeak. Don't make me cross over, watch your kick squeak. Last 2 minutes, I'ma drop 10. Are we down, I'm long.
Charlotte leading by 8. Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. White with it, and that's Love picking him up defensively. To the inside. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
Boy, they'll take that possession. Nice finish in close.
Inside. Here's Williams. The putback. And so it's Charlotte earning this break in the action, up 10. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. We'll be right back. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th quarter. Here's White. Pass to Williams. To the paint. There's the steal. He shoots it. Cat runs the floor and finishes at the rim.
Well, his versatility on display. Karl Anthony Towns can spot up from deep, back you down in the post, and just for luck, how about a little money pull-up off the dribble? Boy, that is how you protect the rim. That is A-plus defense.
And it's Marbury missing. Charlotte leading by 8. The kick out to Williams. Outside, Green. Back to Williams. The kick out to White. Pass to Williams. Another shot. Oh, it's blocked by Towns.
Outstanding anticipation from Cat right there. He sends that thing back to another zip code.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Hornets.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
Edwards with it. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity in a three-point play. It's going to go on Josh Green.
First team foul. At the line for 1. Karl Anthony.
And that one falls for Towns.
And this guy is exceptional from the charity stripe. You want a guy like Karl Anthony Towns who can knock these down as a big.
Towns with a rebound. Timberwolves trail by 7. And here's Edwards outside. No good. He's 9 for 14 in the game. Pass to James. And that comes off the assist by Green.
Have to show more effort defensively. Everyone knows he can do that from deep.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
And the first one at the line is good. That one misses. Charlotte leading by 9. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Oh, touches it off the glass.
Yeah, don't think Knipple relies only on spot-up shooting. He can surprise you with some moves off the dribble.
Here's Brandon. Butler. 6 on the shot clock. And the basket is good.
Listen, he's carrying his own weight, there's no doubt, but it is very hard to win a basketball game by yourself.
Miller with it, now guarded by Butler. Outside Bridges. Here's Knipple. Rebounded by Towns. Now Edwards. Let's loose for three. Cash from downtown.
Boy, what a good-looking stroke. Ready on the catch, Anthony Edwards. That jumper is nice.
Ball outside. Here's Knipple. Ready off the pass. He lays it in.
Boy, that's solid work on the interior. I love how assertive Miles Bridges is on the offensive end.
Timberwolves call timeout. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
During that break, Minnesota's coach had some words for his team. And coach challenged the team, asking them to bring the fight inside, telling them to play with pride, telling the team, you're getting bullied near the hoop. Let's see if it works, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
Man, you lay that pass out there just like a great quarterback. Let your teammate run to it.
Picked it.
Every moment counts here. They have got to get moving.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip. How does Kevin Love slip away from the defense? Comes up with a gigantic fourth-quarter score.
Miller. Oh, unanswered slam.
They turn to Brandon Miller in a big spot, and he delivers.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that brings him within 5.
You know, he doesn't shrink the lead as much as he should have. That hurts a bit.
And stolen by Edwards. Here's Garnett. Now Edwards. Shoots it. Another chance. Ball there for the rebound. And they go to the intentional foul. First free throw is good. And that increases the lead to 6.
And primarily in college, Knipple was used as a floor spacer, a guy who is lethal from range. But he showed signs of being able to make plays and crash the glass as well.
Can't get it to go. Bridges on the attack.
Miles Bridges.
A thunderous two-hander with authority.
Sports. It's in the game.